What up, y'all? So, the last video, if you have not looked at the last video, is called Starting Over. Um, it's correlated to this video. It's okay to fail. I think that 90% of people that don't get the things that they want to get done is because they have fear of failure. I'm someone who had fear of failure. Even in putting the aspect of your race and your ethnicity, when you're looking at black people and when you're looking at the entertainment industry, social media, when you're looking at society as a whole when it comes to black media, you get joked on when you fail, right? This is just the God honest truth. They will pick on you when you fail. Mind you, if you look at their life, they're not doing that good. 90% of people who make comments, they're not doing that well. But they will look at the person that's trying to do something and fail, and they will laugh at that person. And that was an insecurity that I had, straight up and down. A lot of people won't say that. A lot of people will try to bow up and toughen up like, yeah, I don't care, man. My ego is so strong and so... No, I'm a human at the end of the day. I'm fallible. There's only one man on this earth that's infallible, right? I had that issue. That was partly the reason why I didn't put out a lot of music. I didn't put out a bunch of music. And when I did put out the music, yes, I did worry about those numbers. See, a lot of people will come up here and say they never worry about the numbers, but they did worry about the numbers. They did worry about the failure. They were insecure about the work, you know? I'm not one to sit there and lie about that. I had my insecurities with my music. I'm a little older now. My confidence is way higher now. It could be even more higher, but my confidence is way more higher now. And it's okay to fail, yo. You know? When you fail, it's lessons. It's lessons learned. Every loss is a learning lesson. So, you do something in life to the highest ability and it doesn't go where you want it to go, that means it's something that you didn't scratch. It's something that you didn't check off, right? And you have to look at that failure and you have to look at the problems that cause you to fail and you have to switch it up and you have to change things to where you can get a win, because one win is worth 1,000 losses, probably worth more. You know, it's hard for us as people to get wins every day. But the biggest failure of all is when people just sit on their talent and just sit on their material. You know what's crazy? I wanted to rant like this 4 years ago. I wanted to just straight do vlogs 4 years ago about my thought process and exactly how I think every single freaking day. This is like minimal. This is like 5% of the things I think about daily, okay? This is not 100. Okay, I wanted to do this, and I never got to do it. But now seeing other people that I grew up with, seeing other people that I built brands with actually doing it and actually moving up, you know what I'm saying, is a failure on my end because it's something that I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? This is something that how I was supposed to move. And so now that's a learning lesson. Don't sit on the things that you have. Don't sit on your talent because you're afraid of failure. Don't sit on your thought process and your business acumen because of failure. It's going to happen. Somebody right now is the president of the United States and they had 6 bankruptcies, right? They failed. Someone right now is the greatest basketball player of all time because they failed 7 times. But then they won 6 times straight. You know, we have to stop having this mind frame, especially in the black community, man. Because my face, my skin color, anything I put out, the first person that's going to comment about what they don't like about my thought process, let's just keep it on it. Let's keep it 1,000. It's going to be a black person. Okay? That's just what it is, right? You want to impress your community in some way, somehow. But it gets to a point where you shouldn't care about impressing them. You should be a human first. You should be you first. And be fallible. Embrace your failures. When you embrace your failures, you are more human. You know? You right now that's going to make a comment, you right now that's looking at this right now, you're human. You see how I just made that mistake? Because I'm human. And this is what you have to go through every day in order to get to the best possible situation you got to get to. Go through the failures, yo. You know what I'm saying? And this is how I feel right now. Like, just let it fly, bro. Like I said in the last video, we only got one life, man. Let it fly, man. I got friends that they embracing who they are. They're embracing their characteristics. They're embracing their crazy. They're embracing their geekiness. We're embracing their business acumen. And it's like, let's embrace that, man. Let's embrace that we don't have a lot of money like that. Let's embrace the fact that we're going through hard times right now. You know, this is what makes you. This is what makes your personality. This is what builds your character. You know, all these hard times in life and all these struggles in life and all these failures in life is what make you. You know what I'm saying? If I put out a project and it doesn't do that well, that's good, man. It's crazy. The past 2 videos, man, I've been going on that same narrative that, yes, failure is good. I know that's something that people cannot get through their brain. Like, how you going to keep saying failing is good? You're not doing anything when you fail. Like, you're not making hard moves when you fail, right? I understand that that's a crazy way of thinking to a lot of people. But the people who are millionaires and billionaires think like that. So you got to get your mindset to that, you know? Hopefully you understand my thought process right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep going along with this, man. Don's Rants, this is nothing. This is nothing. You know nothing yet of my thought process yet. So hopefully there was a solution right there to embrace failure as a plus. A negative and a plus will always equal a plus. If you want, you can like this video. You can share the video, man. Words of inspiration, Don's Rants.